What's up guys? Checked in my hotel in Yamagata. I'm staying at the Hotel Crown Hills Plaza, I believe. I can't quite remember the name of it. It took about an hour, 20 minutes to get here from Sendai. I thought it was going to be quicker. Now you might hear some bells behind me. I'm not too sure if you can. That's because there's actually a festival going on in Yamagata that for some reason I just did not find any information for on the internet. Because I did search up local festivals and things like that. Now I think between this festival outside and the Idol Festival in Sendai, there's no wonder this weekend's busy. Yeah, so this is my room here. It's a double bed. Most of the places I stayed at is usually single beds. So it's quite spacious. I mean, you can see there's a lot of space in here as well. So there's a door over there. So let's have a look outside. You can actually see the festival from here, which is pretty cool. You can't get a very good glimpse of what the dancers are doing, but that was something at least. So I might actually just stay out here to film rather than going down there because it's kind of crowded. We'll see. Good morning everyone, it's my second day in the Tohoku region. Today we are in Yamadera, exploring the main temples here. This place is about 20 minutes by train from Yamagata, which is very convenient, so let's see what this place has to offer. Okay, so that all the way up there is part of the temple, so that's where we're going. So steps as usual. There's going to be a lot of this today. Apparently it takes 30 minutes to reach the top. This is going to be a long morning. On the flip side, it is beautiful. Okay, so we reached the top temple part, so there's one behind me there, and a few more in that general direction. Still all stairs around, so we're not done yet. But I think the hardest part's over. I chose this pass first because it's flat. Okay, so we're at the very top, looking out. It's a fantastic view. Okay, I'm going back to the lookout because I think that's the best thing about this whole place. I say without doubt, this is definitely one of the best views I've seen in Japan so far on this trip. It is so pretty. Okay, just finished up with the temple. It's definitely good, highly recommend it. Would have stayed probably about another 15-20 minutes longer, but there's a train that's going to leave pretty soon, so I want to catch that. Rather than, you know, spend a bit longer and wait for about 40-50 minutes doing nothing. Overall impressions, the temples itself, it's okay, it's nothing too spectacular. I find the part before the uphill ascent, the temple buildings are much prettier down here, but the highlight is the viewpoint from the very top. I can see why that is highly recommended. That is probably one of the best views I've seen in Japan. Probably ever. So anyway, we're heading back to Yamagata now. Ooh, I'm gonna try this place out for lunch. And this is lunch. Yay! So guys, after lunch, had a couple hours break just to rest up after our walk this morning. We're heading over to the castle area now to have a look at that. So here's the park grounds. Looks like part of it's now a sports field of some sort. I mean, it kind of looks like a baseball field. But yes, I don't know if the castle's still around or not, or whether it's just the ruins left like yesterday, but we'll find out. Yep, so that's the entrance over there. Like I said, it looks more like castle ruins than castle grounds because, I mean, you don't really see a castle standing on top of that. Now, I do wonder what this thing is for. Looks like some sort of viewing platform. It's not really that much of view. Yep, this is basically just ruins. So I'm guessing up there is where the main castle used to be. So that's sort of the entrance there. We sort of just walked around to this street here, so it doesn't look like there's much else. Yeah, it looks like the path sort of just ends up right next to the sporting venue from before. So we've basically just looked around this big thing. It would be kind of cool they just allowed people to run up there, but no, they sort of preserved it, so it's kind of been a bit disappointing, to be honest. I was expecting a bit more than that. There wasn't entirely much to see at that park, so yeah, I finished that early. So that's a bit unfortunate because I thought there would be a few more things to do in Yamagata, but I suppose that it's got a small little town. And this area is probably known more for other places in the prefecture. So had I known that this morning, had I known that Yamadera would have only taken about 2 hours, I would have planned to have probably gone to one of the onsen towns. But yeah, I didn't plan for that, and I had poor reception, so I couldn't quite figure out a train route. So that's why I came back to Yamagata instead. Yeah, so what I'll probably do now is I just wander around town, see if we can find something decent to eat, and I'll see you guys at dinner. What's up guys, so back for dinner. Once again, I went to another burger place. I'll say I've been a bit disappointed with what I got up to in Yamagata. So I mean, Yamadera this morning was simply amazing. But after lunch, like, I did nothing. Yeah, I kind of felt a bit of a wasted day. No, a wasted afternoon at least, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Yamadera was still amazing, and that just made the whole day, that made this whole trip. But anyway, tomorrow we're going back to Sendai. We're going to island called Matsushima. Anyway, talk to you guys tomorrow.